I'll start the reaction, talk about it. But I was talking about how like that Fallout event happened in what is it, Las Vegas, and it looked really fun. I didn't go because I didn't have the money for it. Unfortunately, I've already gone to another trip. I went to a few trips this year. Um, I love traveling, I really do. But you know, sometimes I gotta like plan my travels out more so I know exactly what I want to go on. I literally have to go to like a Ren fair in like a month, so I have to save up for that. And I have to make sure I get the time off for it if it's possible, because you know it's like a seasonal thing. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, that happened. I actually ended up downloading Fallout 76 because it was free for me. And I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? It's free. I'll get it. You know, it used to be on sale, but like now it's just straight free on something. So I was like, okay, I'll just get it. Probably have to make a new account because it's not on Steam. It's on like the Microsoft Store. I have more Fallout stuff. I just don't want to show it all. Anyways, I digress. There is a trailer, the official trailer for season 2 of Fallout. Last thing we saw, I guess, was the teaser, but now we're getting the full-on trailer, and I just want to see what this looks like. This has been out for a minute, but obviously I haven't been here, so we haven't checked it out. So without further ado, I'm hyped. And then I have to also get into editing this. Oh, I have to get back to editing stuff. Whatever. Let's do this.
So I've seen a lot of things.
The ghoul. Oh my god, the kings. Oh, they're freaking ghouls.
Unnatural things.
Rad scorpions, rad roaches.
But good people? No.
He's got a
The
mutated
girl I met.
mouth. Maximus and
I would
Lucy.
be a good person too if I grew up in some cozy little impenetrable home. I would have to steal and stab and fib all the goddamn time just to get by.
Oh my god, what happened to his fit? Oh yeah, he's trapped in there, isn't he?
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I had a feeling she said that.
So people know that how they conduct themselves matters. They don't give up hope.
The NCR. And I heard the Legion's gonna be in this. Oh, hold on.
I've been wastelanding for 200 years. I've kept myself alive for one reason. To find my family.
He's bleeding bad. I wonder if his daughter's gonna be alive.
You're gonna need friends.
Is that a super mutant?
There's a war coming.
Is that a super mutant I'm hearing? That was a super mutant. And they didn't show... They're not gonna show it? That was a super mutant, dude. I need to see that. Did you just get a new suit after taking off the power armor? Oh, shit. Okay, so he's the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, shit. A Securitron. No! He was feral, though. I get it. Mr. House.
We're actually beginning to get along.
A Power Fist. Oh! Is that a Legion camp right there? That's a Legionnaire. Yeah.
Try again.
At first you don't succeed. Was she getting married? Again? Because she was already married. Holy shit. Oh! 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 Oh!
Vegas, huh? I'd ask why my dad ran into a den of monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
Yo, Maximus going toe-to-toe with the Deathclaw. Oh, that shit look heat. Hold on, I gotta see that part again. Yo, oh, they're all three together. Well, Lucy isn't here, but... Yo, his is like an NCR. Yo, it's literally NCR power armor. It has like a, like kind of like a Ranger slash power armor mix. Like this is a T51, I'm pretty sure. Not T51, this is a T45. Whole bunch of random residents, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he looks like the damn Doomslayer. He's got like a freaking blade on the shoulder here. Yo, this fight need to go hard. And I'm just saying, look, I know I was like kind of ripping on like the whole Fallout thing, Fallout 4 thing. I need this suit in Fallout 4. I need y'all to put this as a mod in Fallout 4. A melee power armor.
So this is Vegas, huh?
I ain't gonna lie, that death claw
That's
getting
why I
fucked
made
up.
Alabama for Den of Monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
Go ahead, y'all. It's coming out December 17th. Last season came out April 11th. I know that because that was my birthday. No, I'm kidding. Well, it was, but yeah. Man, I'm looking forward to this show, man. The first season was freaking dope, man. I think I was watching it. It did like one episode per week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it did. So I'm hoping they keep that up. I don't care what people say, bro. Shows should not be releasing every single episode in a series at once, because then that's the quickest way for everybody to get spoiled, and it ruins the fun for everybody. I don't care if you're like, oh, well then, you know, it ruins the immersion because then we have to be set waiting or whatever. Yeah, well, you'll wait your turn. I don't care. But this show looks like it's going to be fun, bro. I know the voice is Super Mutant when I hear one. Yeah, okay. That's definitely Super Mutant. I would love if it's like someone we know. I don't really know who it could be. We're finally starting to get along. The cool, just like that. It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you. I can't do his voice. I kind of forgot how it worked. It's nice. Unexpected to see Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, he's actually in this, right? He's in the Legion, yeah. I wonder if he's gonna be leading it. This remnants of the Legion. Because clearly he's not Kaisar.
Well then, you're gonna need friends.
Marcus. The friendly super mutant you meet in that one place.
Well then, you're gonna need friends.
Well, I don't sound like Ron Perlman, so I don't think that's him. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you prefer to declare winter. I highly doubt they're gonna say that. If they do actually put that in, I'm gonna lose my shit. That's gonna be hilarious. Man, I'm hyped for it. We can watch a breakdown. Let's watch a breakdown. Why not? You know what? Let's watch a breakdown.
We all knew this was coming, and the full Season 2 trailer is here. Watching it through has led to even more questions, which means even more speculation. And you all know how much I love to speculate. So, we begin with Thaddeus, telling Maximus that he's seen a lot of things.
And he's mutating.
Their conversation dips in and out of the trailer, so I'll just talk about what he says at the very end. For now though, we're on to Coop, who's staring through a telescope, looking at a pack of feral ghouls. Only these ghouls used to be members of the Kings.
Are they
Blink
feral?
and you'll miss it, but one of them can be seen popping his collar like Elvis. Either the need to be Elvis transcends ghoulification, or the ghoul is still normal and is hanging out with his old friends.
Oh yeah,
There's
they
a
can hang out
close
with
shot
feral
of a
ghouls.
feral wearing the jailhouse rocker, only his hair is way too clean. It's probably a wig, maybe he recently turned feral, or someone is taking care of him in memory of the king. We see a longer
think they
shot
just
of the
kept
rat
it-
scorpion from the teaser trailer, still munching on a bark scorpion, and the chicken seems to be having some
Yeah, that
difficulty
dude.
fighting a rad roach.
Oh,
But
he's
he
got
does get the best
power
of
armor-
the bug,
power
and
armor
something
battery.
yellow sprays out of it. Is their blood yellow now? Could be.
Fusion core,
Or
that's
the
what it's
roach
called.
might have eaten something yellow before it was gutted.
Yo.
There's also a fusion core nearby, which, if you remember, is what Thaddeus gave him for the miracle cure in Season 1.
Oh, that's right.
We then see a side effect of that medicine. In Season 1,
Oh,
Thaddeus'
God.
mangled
Ugh.
foot was healed, and so was his throat after getting shot with a crossbow bolt, which led to Maximus guessing that Thaddeus was becoming a ghoul. Only now he has a mouth growing from his right shoulder, which
He's
is
losing
less
some hair right
ghoul
there.
and more FEV mutants, like the Master or Harold. Next, we see Lucy speaking to someone, could be the Legion, based on the teaser trailer. Coop and Dogmeat are also with her. Outside Vault 33, there's a roach and some pre-war bodies, nothing interesting.
That
But
seems like we saw
inside,
that.
the dwellers are lining up to see if they can have babies. Or at least I think that's what's going on, based on the inbreeding support group poster in the background. There's a lot
Oh,
of dwellers
God.
down the hallway, having a party, perhaps celebrating the fact that they are allowed to have children. Then, we get a very interesting shot of Norm back inside Vault 31, staring down the many cryo chambers from Season 1. Coop and Lucy are somewhere, there's lots of dust, call me crazy, but I want to say that's either Padre Lake, which is close to the Mojave Outpost, and the Long 15, the NCR's
I
most
feel like they
direct
just put him in a
route
random
to
spot.
California. So they could be
Just to
arguing
build
over
the
which path
land.
to Vegas they could take after
Like
traveling
to
to the
fill in
Mojave.
for certain areas.
Either way, they don't look happy. Next, Coop is asking Lucy what she's going to do once she finds her father, and she says she's going to bring him to justice, and Coop just laughs. But Lucy does go on to say she's doing it so people know that how they conduct themselves matters,
Yep.
and that they don't give up hope.
She still is
Speaking
the
of
morally
Hank, we get
right
to see
character.
some more of the interior
For
of
now,
the
at
underground
least.
structure from the first trailer. Not a whole lot to go on really, but we do see Coop at a very familiar location, Camp Golf. The NCR is still here, and an unknown soldier tells him the stuff the NCR fights for used to be the same things Coop once fought for. Whatever those things are, peace, freedom, they don't matter
Little
anymore.
flashback.
Coop wastelanded for 200 years, and he's kept himself alive for one reason: to find his family.
Find my dang
We do
family.
see a bit more of pre-war times with Barbara at Vault-Tec, or at least I think it's pre-war, who knows. She's holding a picture of herself, Coop, and their daughter Janie. Before we're back to current times, and Coop and Lucy are inside a vault. Given the region and the current state of the vault, it's abandoned and nature seems to be taking over, there's a chance this is Vault 22,
Yeah.
putting them close to the city, but this also means we might see spore carriers,
Oh, God.
or what's left of them
Hell
after
no.
15 years.
I blew that shit
I
up.
wasn't too sure
Actually,
what I was
remember I
seeing
blew
in
up my
this next
playthrough,
scene.
so it better not be
There's
there.
a large figure at night. At first I thought it could be someone in power armor wearing a ghillie suit, but the things hanging in the nearby trees put me back
Power
on
armor
track.
wearing a ghillie suit.
This is a super mutant, storing meat in hanging bags like they tend
Oh
to do.
shit.
Only this super mutant is covering up, similar to Goris in Fallout 2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe mutants are liked even less now, and the ones living in Jacobstown cover up when they go out hunting to avoid being seen. Or maybe this is how Nightkin have learned to cope without Stealth Boy technology.
Maybe as well.
Pure speculation, but if the vault was 22,
what if we see a
Coop and
Nightkin
Lucy would be
instead?
close to both Vegas and Jacobstown, where super mutants live in the game. I believe the next scene where Coop finishes
first live
talking
action
about
super
trying
mutant
to find his
Nightkin.
family is after a fight, as his mouth is all bloody, and after a quick flashback of Coop hugging Janie, we cut to black and hear a mysterious figure tell Coop that if he's trying to find his family, he's going to need friends. And the voice is that of a super mutant, probably the one he just fought. I had hoped
Maybe.
to see Marcus in Season 2, but the figure isn't voiced by Michael Dorn, so either Marcus has a new voice actor, or it's a different mutant. Maybe Neil from Black Mountain, as he's a fan favorite.
Yeah,
Have a
Neil's
listen
pretty cool.
and let me know what you think.
The future is not written, human, and it is foolish to squint at what cannot be seen.
Well then, you're gonna need friends.
Well,
Either
very
way,
much to using
the
a voice
mutant knows
changer
there's
as
a war
opposed
coming,
to
and
the
now we're
actual
at Area
actor just using their
51
voice.
with the Brotherhood of Steel. More on them in just a
gonna be
moment,
kinda hard to
because we're
tell.
now back inside Vault 32. There's a Vault 31 poster, and Woody is seen talking to Chet, who's taking
Chet.
care of Steph Harper's unnamed child. Plus a quick scene of a woman eating a carrot stick. I don't know, I guess it's
And
funny.
popcorn.
Then we're back outside, and I don't really know how to explain this. There's two figures in
park.
what appears to be a children's playground, and 4 tall objects rising from the ground. Is this Area 51, and have the Brotherhood activated ICBMs? I'm not a rocket scientist,
I don't remember
and
any of this
these
from
look
New
nothing
Vegas.
like anything I've seen before, but they don't look friendly.
Yeah.
Cut to Hank looking dapper with a Pimp Boy 3 billion, or at least a gold variant of a
God
Pimp Boy,
damn, what
still
the
inside
freak?
the
Where'd he get
underground
that
structure
from?
beneath Vegas. And then we see Norm climbing a ladder. At the bottom are several Vault dwellers getting ready to go outside.
Really?
And it's revealed they are from Vault 31.
What?
We see them outside walking along the Santa Monica beach and the
Oh, these are
pier
the ones who
just
went
in
to
the
Vault 31,
distance.
actually. Never mind.
They must be staying outside for some time, as they have several survival packs from the previous shot. Norm is with them for some reason. Did he
Right,
wake
'cause
them
they-
up to send them
Oh,
packing
no,
as
that's
punishment,
right. He's
and
in
is showing
31.
them the world they get to inherit? Or is he giving them a secret mission? Not yet sure, but there is a wrecked vehicle that looks a little bit like the Highwayman from Fallout 2, which is pretty cool. In any case, as we suspected in the previous trailer, where the Brotherhood's airships were seen fighting each other, they are
They're
indeed
really having
having
a
a
civil war.
civil war, confirmed by none other than this guy. who people suspect is Arthur Maxon because of the coat he's wearing, similar to the one in Fallout 4.
No.
It's a lot of speculation, which I love, but at the end of the day, it's a bomber jacket. And Maximus
Yeah, I'm
was
sure
seen
he
in a
just
teaser
is
trailer
like
wearing
at
a
the
red
same rank
version.
as him.
So yeah, could be Maximus, could be a brown jacket. Either way, he's there to help, but not by invitation, meaning he might have abandoned his previous chapter to join the winning side.
Oh.
The next scene is going to cause a lot of uproar, and I can already feel
Oh,
the comment
God.
section burning, because a knight can be seen charging a Securitron. And wouldn't you know it, the Mark II upgrade has been activated,
Yeah.
suggesting House won the second battle of Hoover Dam, and
Oh,
a
God.
canon ending of Fallout New Vegas has been decided.
Oh. I didn't
Lucy
even
is
think
then
about
seen
that.
using a radium rifle, the same from the teaser trailer.
Well, wait though. Is that really a house ending? Isn't that also a Yes Man ending? Because you can activate that, no? Because that's what I did. I chose the Yes Man ending for my playthrough. And you activate that form, and then you take over the Hoover Dam with all of your Yes Men at the end. Like, you fight against the Legion. At least I think what I did is I fought the Legion. And then the NCR wanted me to, like, pledge allegiance or some shit. I was like, nah, fuck that. And then I, like, threatened the NCR. And they didn't take my threat lightly. They did try to fight back, but then they got obliterated by all my yes men. I thought that was the ending. And I did kill Mr. House my playthrough.
On the second battle of Hoover Dam, and a canon ending of Fallout New Vegas has been decided.
But
Lucy is
Mr.
then
House
seen
being,
using
like,
a
the
radium
winner
rifle,
wouldn't
the
be a
same from the
bad
teaser
ending, I'm not
trailer
gonna lie.
with the slow motion shot.
literally any ending
referencing the New
besides
Vegas
Legion.
introduction.
is
Only
fine
this
with me.
time she's putting down a feral ghoul. Seriously, who's styling their hair? One ghoul who doesn't have to worry about their hair is Coop, and he's meeting Robert House for what seems like the first time since their last interaction before the Great War. And one noteworthy change from the game is House's face is animated, meaning
that's
it
right.
isn't a still image and actually moves. And he seems surprisingly happy to see Coop, the man he believes will
weird.
one day want to kill him. Also, because of Coop's long
That's weird because House literally doesn't look like this. So how did he get some kind of, like, technology to, like, animate a face that's his? Like, this has to be, like, pre-recorded shit, in my opinion. That has to be all, like, pre-recorded, you know? Maybe it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, like, House is, like, genuinely dead. Like, maybe something happened to his thing. And, like, he's got, like, an automated message playing.
life. We don't know if this is after Season 1 or happened sometime in the past before the events of Season 1. Then, Lucy is inside a hotel, saying her and Coop are actually starting to get along. And then she's charging up a power fist and punching
Holy
someone.
shit.
I'm guessing here, but this feels like we're inside the Atomic Wrangler in Freeside, and the person she's just punched is Coop.
It's Coop.
And that's why he's seen
was fine.
flying out the window of the Atomic Wrangler in the teaser trailer.
The
This is
fuck
a
happened?
good spot to gather their thoughts before entering the strip, and I guess they're disagreeing about what their next move should be. I bet this is the moment they split up, leading to Lucy being captured. Somehow, the Legion are still in Vegas. This could be Fortification Hill, or maybe Cottonwood Cove. Guesses aside, they seem to have a lot of people, hundreds at least, and as keen-eyed viewers suggested, Macaulay Culkin is indeed a part of the Legion.
Yeah.
Maybe Linnaeus, or even the new Kaiser. In this shot, he's killing a Kentaurian, maybe a failed assassination attempt, or a swift reminder for the other legionaries that he's
Yeah.
not to be trifled with. A similar thing to what Linnaeus does in the game, where he has 1/10 of his own troops killed by the other 9/10. I only say this because in leaked images, his character was seen wearing armor similar to Linnaeus, and maybe this is him, having taken over after Kaiser's brain tumor decided to cash in.
That
Then
is
we're
if
onto a
he
couple
wasn't
of
just
quick
killed by the
shots. Cleric
warrior.
Quintus and Dane looking worried,
Dane.
Betty Pearson and two officers
Betty.
walking down a hallway, maybe to
Another
confront Norm for
antagonist.
his shenanigans. And a bit of an odd scene where Hank's blowing up a mouse. Maybe he plans on using a mouse bomb to get inside the Lucky 38. Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing, but try again.
Or he's, like,
Chicken
experimenting
Cook has
with
made it
FPV
to
or
the city
something.
limits. Novak is blowing
get
up.
why we're calling
We
that
already
all
know
of
it's
them now.
Coop and Lucy fighting Great Khans. Stephanie
God, yeah,
Harper
there's
is
Great
wearing
Khans
a
over
wedding dress and running from something. Could
Shout
be a
out that
nightmare.
job.
Maybe she's jilted Chet or is running away from a simple radroach that's got inside the vault.
I feel like she'd be able
Lucy
to kill
Goosey
that.
is underground wearing the yellow dress from the first trailer. Now she's driving a golf cart straight out of the game, although she's probably not driven one before, and that's why she's not very good at it. Could be her running away after waking up in that strange room in the first trailer, which explains
isn't
the
her
yellow
vault.
dress,
Well,
but
obviously.
we don't know where this is. Could be Vault 21, or somewhere within the Lucky 38. Getting close to the end now, and we see Coop has indeed
Talk about
made
this
some new
fire-ass
friends.
power armor.
Dogmeat is still by his side,
This
but
NCR
Thaddeus
power
is
armor.
here, and so is an NCR Ranger wearing power armor. Could be the person he met at Camp Golf. However, the trailer does make it seem as though
It's
Maximus is the one wearing the armor, and he's charging head-on with a Deathclaw.
You gotta
A
always
few things to note here.
Power armor. I'm fine with
Freeside
that.
is bustling, lots of people, and there's still power coming from Hoover Dam. Or maybe House is sending power from the Lucky 38, although that does sound a bit too generous, even for him. Also, the fight with the Deathclaw is during the day, and in the first trailer, Coop and Lucy encountered a blind Deathclaw during the night. Is this multiple Deathclaws? Was it a really long fight?
Maybe it's one that's like
Is the
walking
Deathclaw stalking
around.
them?
Yeah.
Or does it rush into the city, grab a snack, and dart back out?
Probably, yeah.
And finally, Lucy, Coop, and Dogmeat are outside the strip. Gamora is in the background, and Lucy makes an attempt
with all
at
the
humor,
mobsters.
saying she'd ask why her dad ran into a den of monsters, but
I'm not gonna
Coop
lie,
would
that whole
just tell her
Gamora
to
arc
shut
was
the
actually
fudge
pretty
up.
fun.
But there's no fudge here. And that is the Season
That
2 trailer of
actually
the
was pretty
Fallout
fire.
TV show. Oh yeah, Thaddeus talking to Maximus.
Mhm.
He says he's seen a lot of things, crazy, unnatural
Hey, Dante.
things, but
The
he
Death
hasn't
Claw's
seen
face
good
looks short, but
people.
I'm excited for this new season.
Maximus says the
I
girl
think
he
it looks
met
short
is good,
because the
meaning
horns are
Lucy,
so large.
and
I'm not
Thaddeus
gonna lie.
says he'd be a good person
the Deathclaw
Lucy
body looks
if he
huge,
grew
and, like,
up
the
in a
horns look
cozy,
huge as well.
impenetrable home, to not have
But I
to
will agree
steal
with that,
and
yeah.
stab and lie all the time just to get by. And that is it. Does this mean the house always wins? What's going on with Area 51?
Okay, my thoughts on what's happening, right? So, the Legion and the NCR went at it. Obviously, as you can see, there isn't a huge presence. I mean, like, we already see, like, the NCR was bombed, right? The capital of the NCR was bombed in the first season by Lucy's dad. Any remnants were with Moldaver, and, like, they're all pretty much deceased for the most part. Then you have they only show like one NCR soldier in this entire trailer, by the way. So NCR more than likely lost the war. The Legion, obviously there's no Kaiser. Liget Lanús isn't there either. I didn't see what's his name, Vulpes, is that his name? A lot of the like big guys are all gone, more than likely dead. And it's like replaced by a whole bunch of other people who we don't really know. So more than likely, the Legion also lost the war as well, and they just have a whole bunch of stragglers along with them as well. So like, yeah, they both lost. It's also crazy because like the Brotherhood of Steel is here, and I'm wondering if this civil war is going to be between the East Coast and West Coast, because there still are the Brotherhood of Steel in the West Coast. I don't know if you have to kill them for the Yes Man ending or the House ending. Obviously, if you have to kill them for the House ending, then I guess they're dead, if that's what we're going to be going along with. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, I did choose to kill him. I did kill him, that's right. That's because the NCR told me to, though. So I'm sure you could probably get out of that without killing the Brotherhood of Steel. Regardless, the Brotherhood of Steel is also fighting as well, so that also factors into the ending that you have to think about. Now, yeah, it's not confirmed that this is the West Coast. If it is indeed the West Coast Brotherhood of Steel, though, I need to see some T-51 armor. I'm so sorry. Because that's all they wear. They don't wear T-45 armor, okay? They don't wear that. It's a T-51. That's all they wear. So I need to see T-51s in live action. That's my favorite power armor of all time. I need to see that. And I need to see that going against whatever that dude's... Or whatever Brotherhood of Steel is fighting them in this Civil War. She chose one of the House endings. It's what... You know, like, yeah, I am fine with the House ending. Just because, like, Mr. House is still, like, a pretty big character in Fallout. And it's not exactly it's not favoring a certain faction, you know? I don't want it to be canon that the Legion is the one who wins. I really don't. It just feels weird if the Courier just decided to side with the Legion. And then, yeah, I would understand if they don't want to do the NCR as well. I feel like the NCR is a good ending, but I'd be fine if they didn't make the NCR the canon ending. But I'd be down with either the House or the Yes Man ending. Either one of those two was the best endings, in my opinion. I mean, then again, I didn't really see what the House ending was like. I guess, obviously, House lives. I killed House in my playthrough, so I don't really know what that's like. I chose the Yes Man ending. Do you think they were fighting someone else or themselves because of the Civil War? They're fighting. If I remember correctly, the West Coast Brotherhood of Steel had like very different ideals from the East Coast. Again, like I'm not even sure which factions or who's fighting who. I don't know if it's West versus East Coast. I don't know if it's just the West Coast fighting itself. I don't really like know, because like even in the West Coast they were like fighting amongst each other too. You could like help one of them like overthrow the elder in charge and shit. Like it was they had a lot of shit going on. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. The Brotherhood is still in the West. I don't know what they had cooking. They were living in a bunker. They had barely any people. They were fighting for dominance inside of their own faction. Then they get snuffed out by one single courier who just blows up their entire bunker. You know what? Blow up the whole faction. I don't care. Blow up the whole faction. They don't need it. Let them stay in the East Coast and do whatever they want to do in the Commonwealth. And you know what I'm saying? If Nate or Nora chose to side with them and didn't blow up the Prydwen, hey, go for it. If they did though, I'm not gonna hold you. The Lyons family is rolling the graves, okay? Elder Lyons, Sarah Lyons are rolling the graves right now. Because this whole faction is just absolutely scuffed. This is supposed to be like the poster boy of Fallout, this faction. And they're over here having civil wars with themselves. Y'all do your thing, man. Oh, I just turned up my freaking sensitivity. Y'all do your thing. I wouldn't be surprised though if it is just them fighting each other. It's such a weird faction because they're like supposed to be like the strong dominant faction in the Wasteland, but then they end up starting like trouble and problems with every other faction. They've already started problems with the NCR. I don't want to say with the Institute. Technically they did, because they came to the Commonwealth to fight the Institute and synth and stuff, so technically yeah, they did start that fight. Then again, like the Institute did already replace Paladin Dan, so technically they started that fight. Whatever, they're already at war with them. I don't know how the Legion feels about them. They hate the Railroad. You know, they got a lot going on, man. They can't decide if they want to be a dominating power or a helpful power. But I am really excited for this. Thank you, Synonymous, for the quick little breakdown. I appreciate it. But man, bro, yeah, I am very excited for this show. I can't wait to start reacting to it again. It's been like a long time since I've done a show reaction. I'm gonna leave a link up there or somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it for YouTube. It's probably gonna be like up there, so you guys can watch that playlist of all the Fallout reactions. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.